que nos traten peor que animales. No, no somos animales, somos gente humana que tenemos corazón, sentimientos, amor y más que nada tenemos el valor en la familia.
I feel like an injustice to anyone is an injustice to us all. And bringing this event to life is really just to say we're not going to take it anymore, and we're going to speak up against these injustices.
Strategy has been through the grassroots groups throughout the country, about 300 to 400 groups, who have gone against the immigration reform being proposed in the Senate and now in the Congress. So Obama, who has the authority and the executive authority to put what you call stop to the deportations of U.S.-born children and immigrants and their parents, he can stop it to get the legislation moving towards a humane legislation.
Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede.
We decided to come here because, like she mentioned her story, we all go through these every day, all day, and nobody steps up and speaks about it, or if we do, it's only a small amount, and we want to make a difference because it's not only fair for the children, but it's not fair for the parents as well, that they have to suffer being away from their kids.
They're afraid of the backlash of the kids now who are older and who have children themselves who can vote. Okay, so they don't do that. So they're afraid of doing the same thing where the immigrant community of 11 million people, when the policy in economic policy of this country is that they're to blame for this massive migration, forced migration from Mexico and other countries in the Caribbean and Central America and other countries because of the North American Free Trade Agreements and the economic Central America trade agreements.
People hear me speak Spanish and they think it's crazy, but I'm just as Mexican as anyone here, really. There's people from the Arab community, the African American community, the Filipino community. It's really beautiful to see everyone coming together for this cause.
It's about almost 1,000 years of connected history, of woven together history, of brother and sister countries, families, economies, with NAFTA. Does everybody know that since NAFTA, the number of Mexican-born residents in the United States has tripled and quadrupled, and that's because the Mexican economy has become the American economy. So all this stuff about people crossing the border, that's not the issue. The issue
pay taxes, we have rights. We pay taxes, we have rights.
Some of the challenges and I feel like frustrating points for me are just seeing these Latino organizations and students not speaking out. And I'm just asking from the bottom of my heart for all of the students on campus to contact us and to get involved and join the movement.
I had never been to this kind of event, so I want to experience and have the experience necessary to go and spread the word around my community, and maybe encourage some of the campers to follow our steps and stand up for what they believe and what it's fair. And with Mujeres Ayudando a la Raza, also maybe encourage more to come and do something for the community and for the ones that really need it.
All this forced migration is because of economic conditions that they've set in the policies that we've passed. But the American people and our people, we haven't been astute enough to read the alternative news and information. And I think that's where we can do it in the internet because it's free in order to get people to become aware of this. And that's why this is so important, to put the pressure on Obama to stop the deportations and allow deferred action.
Vamos a seguir en las calles y yo me las voy a enfrentar y no me importa que sean las consecuencias, porque si tienes miedo y no estás listo o lista para morirte para tu causa, entonces realmente no estás listo para esta lucha.
April 5th is a National Day of Action. There are people protesting and organizing literally all over the United States. We have accomplished the fact that the president is now finally attempting to address immigration reform, whereas before he was kind of hiding behind the Republicans. And now with the pressure that we've put on him, he's actually speaking out on it a little bit. So we've definitely caught his attention.
Our people do not read. They follow this guy from the top saying, let's march for immigration reform. But when I ask them, what type of immigration reform do you know you're marching for? Well, immigration reform. No, have you read the law? No, I haven't read the law. You need to read the law. You're marching for the following things that are detrimental to you and your family as it relates to they're lying to you and they're selling out to you because they already sold out to the corporations.